Hey, okay. Had to have my son had to help me get everything set up. Everybody doing okay tonight? Hey, can y'all hear me? Can everybody hear me? Somebody send me a heart, let me know y'all can hear me. Can y'all hear me now? Okay. I don't know if y'all can hear me, so I took the mic out. Could y'all hear me before? Okay. Hang on. All right. Y'all can still hear me, right? All right, cool. Okay. So how y'all doing tonight? How's everybody doing tonight? All right, cool. Thank y'all know I'm modding for myself tonight, so I had to get my son to help me. Hey Melissa. Hey Susan. Hey y'all. Hey Truth. How you doing, girl? Hey Terry, how are you? All right, so we're gonna get started tonight. I'm gonna do the challenge first and then we'll get into the cards. But um also I am I got a special gift for y'all that's in the live. Tonight I gotta kind of break up the um I gotta break up the actual message to put down in here because it won't all go up in there. But for everybody that is on the live tonight, I have a gift for you guys. Everybody that is subscribed, that you go over to tonight or by in the morning, go over to 5D with the Oracle, subscribe, and once you subscribe, comment under the 777 um post that's in the community post. I subscribe. Then go to my email address, Divine Truth Oracle, and put in the subject line 5D gift and leave me your name, date of birth, and I will send you a soul blueprint summary and an August energy forecast and a 10% off coupon for your first reading or your next reading. If you've already booked a reading with me before, you already have a soul blueprint summary. So I am preparing for you guys a um a special manifestation um a manifestation ritual kit that I'm going to send to you guys just as a thanks for rocking with me. Y'all know it's not just comment. We're family. We're community. We're family. And if you guys are with me, I'm with y'all. But in the energy today, when I did a message earlier, and this was going to actually be the first message, but when I pulled the cards, um, hey Anthony, hey Nia, mommy's baby. Um, so when I pulled the cards, I pulled out of two decks. I have a deck. My deck that I usually use um on live, but I also have another deck that tarot deck that my daughter bought me, and I pulled cards out of this deck and out of this deck. And I swear, with the exception of maybe four cards, the message was the exact same. Somebody in the collective is dealing with someone that is either they're either dealing with this person or they were dealing with this person. Either way, this person is a very greedy person. This is somebody that's very greedy. This is somebody that when they were with you, or if you're still with this person, they feed off of your energy. This is somebody, um, hey Mary, um, if it's you, you're with somebody that They feed off of your energy. This is somebody that is very arrogant. They come off as very confident. They come off as very certain and very sure. But this person is really, they're really dark. This person is somebody that without you, it's your energy that's actually making this connection function, or it was your energy that was keeping this connection functioning. Take it how it resonates for you, because it's not the same for everybody. For some of you all, you're no longer with this person, you moved on, you have no desire to go back to this person, but this person is still lingering in your energy because they have no plans on letting you go. This person has no plans on um they have no plans on letting you go. They have no plans on disconnecting um with your energy. They have they're strategizing within themselves how to stay connected to you. This is somebody that now realizes that um you were the gift, you were the blessing. This is somebody that realizes that it was you that was abundant. They try to make everybody else think that they were the ones that was abundant. And Spirit is saying right now that it's some of you that you're connected to either a family member or a work constituent or business constituent that is very, very toxic. This is somebody that pretends that they want to learn from you, somebody that pretends they want you to be their mentor, but this is somebody that is staying close to you so they can see what it is you do because they're trying to steal your blueprint. But Spirit wants you to know that they can't steal your blueprint. They cannot steal your light. They can't take from you. Um, oh Lord. Well, you're not gonna die. Don't claim that death. You hear me? You're gonna get that new love, sis. You're gonna get it. Look, don't claim that. Do not claim that. We gonna no, we ain't no, no, no. You don't claim that because I'm hearing that the condition will be resolved. 50% of it will be resolved when you get out of this toxic relationship because you can't manifest health, you can't manifest wealth, you can't manifest abundance, you can't manifest anything good when you are in a toxic connection because the stress that you have from that toxic connection, why would somebody get hostile or uncomfortable hearing um, the name of Jesus? You know, why would they do that? Why would somebody be uncomfortable with that? They shouldn't be uncomfortable with that. We all come from the same creator. Why would somebody be uncomfortable with that? Jesus is not the creator. Jesus is an ascended master. Jesus was teaching us that we are one with God and that we are one with all. Jesus died um trying to wake up a dead world. They killed Jesus. They turned his words around. His name wasn't Jesus, it was Yeshua because J wasn't in the alphabet at that time. So, but it we're talking about the creator, but what we're talking about right now is that somebody that's going through something, you're not gonna take over my life. That's what we're not gonna do. Okay. That's why I told y'all go to 5D with the Oracle. We'll break down all of that tonight. I'm taking on the cases of people that are going through something at this moment. They need to know what's going on. They needs guidance on this. And as the spirit gives it to me, that's how I'm rendering it. If you don't like it, it's something called keep scrolling. Now, moderator, you in here? Because I know you here tonight. Hey, Ivy, I know you here tonight. And don't see nothing. Um, Okay. Y'all ready? Okay. Bing bing. Um, so there is somebody that sees you as abundant. They know that you're dependable. They know that you're reliable. They know that you're responsible. Nobody is going to come in here and disturb this live, because whatever somebody needs to get, that's what they gonna get. And if you need to get up out of here, I'm gonna put you up out of here. I ain't got no problem with that. When you're in Rome, you do as the Romans do. If you don't want to do what you're supposed to do in here, then you go get your own channel. You in your own house, you do your own thing. Don't come here and tell me how to run my house. Point blank to the period. Now, on to the next. Okay. This person knows that they don't feel that you would leave in a situation. This is somebody that without you, they don't they can't do anything. They can't manifest anything. But this person has got you in a mindset that you can't do anything without them. This is somebody that is very toxic. They're very reckless. This is somebody that does things for self gratitude, self pleasure. They're coming out in Night of One's energy. This is somebody that I'm getting a masculine energy, but it could be a woman sitting in masculine energy. It could be male or female. Take it how it resonates for you. Um, oh my God, baby, you need to be in a DB shelter. You need to go in. You need to go. You need to be in a DB shelter. You need to get to safety. That is that. I mean, that's what narcs do, baby. That's what they do. And you need to get to safety. If that's what you're going through, you need to get to safety. Um, but this person is very, they know that you're very dependable, but this person is very reckless. This is somebody that they have a lot of different options. This is somebody that wants to be in control of the situation. They want to be the boss of a situation, but this is somebody that is not in control of what is going on, because this person is coming out as somebody that's very dependent, very codependent. They're very toxic. They're very low vibrational. This is somebody that wants you to be under their control. This is somebody that is very stringent in their beliefs. This is somebody that is very has a lot of outdated beliefs. Somebody that they may be very religious. For some of you, you may be with somebody that is religious and you are spiritual, and this person tries to stifle your spirituality, tries to stifle your creativity. For some of you, I'm getting that you are you are not having faith in yourself, in a situation, in the Most High. You adapted to a lower level lifestyle. Until you get out of that lifestyle with this person is going to continue to take you down. You will not be able to receive justice in a situation until you start learning to love on yourself. You can't get new love in a situation until you realize who you are. You got to realize that you're the empress in the situation. The empress attracts, she does not chase. The empress is somebody that is very thorough. She brings about lots and lots of, she's the one that develops the plans. She's the one that brings in the abundance and the success. Whoever I'm speaking to, you're very successful in what you do, but you've been stifled in what you have because of who you're connected to. This person ain't shit without you. They can't do nothing without you. They lie on you. They talk about you. They talk your name down. They cheat on you. They got multiple options, and all of the people that they're dealing with, they ain't half of who you are. They could put them all in one bucket and they wouldn't be half of who you are. This person still sends you out they're sending you out telepathic messages. You may be thinking about this person, you think, but it's not you that's thinking about them. Hey sis, it is them that is thinking about baby, if you feel that way, why are you watching, Cobra? If that's what you feel, if you feel this is turning to mediums and seeking out spirituals, then baby, you shouldn't be in here because now you're going against your own beliefs. So I'm gonna help you out. Good night. Bye bye. Okay, on with it. Now, but you got to love on yourself. The Lover's card is out here, but for many of you, that is because you need to learn to love on yourself. You need to take action for yourself, because if you don't have self-love, if you don't put in the work on yourself, people will deplete you, and you cannot pour from an empty cup. Listen, we're in this month, July. I've been really picking up on sacral chakra, sacral chakra energy, meaning that you have got to stop giving yourself to people that are depleting you. You got to stop giving yourself to people that are fragmenting you. You can't manifest because, especially if you are a woman of your feminine energy, you got to learn to start preserving your sacral energy, your root energy, because once you start giving yourself, letting anybody and everybody in your portal, or just the wrong person, not anybody and everybody, you can let the wrong person in your sacred energy, and they're going to pull you down. It's going to manifest itself as emotional pain. It's going to manifest itself as physical pain. It is going to manifest itself as disease. And if you know that these people are doing this, every long as you stay with them, you are steady putting yourself in harm's way. I think back on myself and all the shit that I allowed, all the shit that I stayed for, all the shit that I knew about, and all the shit that I didn't act on. I ain't mad at nobody because of what they did, because I expect them to do what they did. I'm mad. Only person I can be mad at, I had to take accountability for the things that I allowed, because once I separated myself from certain energies, certain types of energies, dark energies, lower vibrational energies, people that were toxic, doing drugs, sexing everybody, just taking my energy and spreading it all around, breadcrumbing me in situations. Baby, I came up in my situation, and I've been up, and I've been up, and I've been up, and it's stuck, and I've been up ever since. You have got to take care of you. And even if you're a man, you got to learn to practice semen retention, because giving your energy to the wrong woman, she's going to stop you from moving forward. Because a woman that comes into a man's life that is a positive woman, high vibrational woman, she adds to your life. She don't take it away. When people see you, they can see the light in you. They can see you walking better. They can see you looking better, talking better, dressing better. You got your money up, and it ain't all about money, but it's the fact that you are in a positive relationship, you're in a positive vibe, and you're in the right way. You're not in a connection where somebody is taken from you, but they're trying to build with you. They're giving you equal give and take. This is not somebody that is coming in to pour from you. Some of you have done things like you've left a high vibrational mate. You've left a soul contract and went to something toxic. And when you do that, you lose everything. You lose everything because you stepped out of alignment. When you're not in alignment, you can't manifest. When you're not in alignment, you can't grow. When you're not in alignment, it affects your mind. When you're not in alignment, it affects your health. Because if somebody loves you, family, let me tell you something. Whoever this person is on table, they don't love themselves. And if they don't love themselves, they're not capable of loving anybody else. But justice is here for you. You can get the justice that you need, the justice that you desire. You got the Lovers here, the Empress here, you got Justice card here, and you got the Three of Cups. You got a community of teamwork, somebody that wants to come in and work with you. But let me tell you something. If you got the boyfriend that's out here in the streets, doing everybody, doing everything, taking your energy and leaving you on red, then you can't get a husband, you can't get a mate until, as long as you got a boyfriend that's blocking you. I tell my daughter this all the time. You can't get a husband, the right husband, as long because your boyfriend is keeping you from getting him. You got to get rid of him And I'm not telling her nothing that I didn't have to do. I'm not telling her nothing that I'm not living by. I'm living by that now. I'm celibate now. I ain't got nobody in my energy always pulling from me and pulling on me, because now I know when to say no. Now I know when to leave people on red. Now I know when to go in and take care of me. Now I know when it's time to cut the light off, turn the phone on, do not disturb, and get some rest. Now I know what to do that, because you got to realize, think about how you were, who you were before these people came into your life. Think about that. Did you go up or did you go down? If you got to think about it for more than 2 seconds, you in the wrong space. If you got to think of, if you went down, then you already know that person ain't for you. Some of you keep going back trying to beat a dead horse, baby. You can't get blood out of a turnip. You cannot get nothing out of a dry harvest. You can't get nothing where the ground is barren. You got to be in a fruitful territory. You got to be able to be where you can manifest. People, if you love me, you accept me for how I am. That's bullshit. That's the biggest lie that ever been told, next to he said, she said, and they said. No, I love you enough to want you to be better, and I hope you love me enough to want me to be better. Because somebody that loves you, that wants you to be better, they're not gonna hit on you, they're not gonna manipulate you, they're not gonna get in the streets and talk about you, they're not gonna pillow talk with you and then put your business in the street. Nobody's gonna know what's going on behind closed doors. But the reason why they want to keep you with your mouth closed, they're telling you that this is what you're doing. But no, you're telling people that, hey, this person is hurting me. No, this person is taking from me. This person is confusing me. They're triangulating me. They're breadcrumbing me. They're gaslighting me. No, I'm not. You just crazy. You a goddamn gone lie. You no, not crazy. You're not crazy. You're abused. Manipulation, emotional abuse is sometimes worse than physical abuse, because people can see the physical abuse, but they cannot see the mental, the emotional, the spiritual abuse. Because some of these people will be in bed with you while you sleeping. They holding you, they chanting shit over in your ears. They putting shit in your food. They wanting you to be sick. But why would you? And that lets you know these people are sick. They're distorted. They're distorted. Me too, Deborah. Because listen, my mind is clear. You got to think about this. Every time you lay down with somebody, having sex with a person is as close as a person can get to your soul, because women have the portal by which life is created. Sex is the only thing that can take what only exists in the spiritual and bring it to the natural. We're natural manifestors. We are a portal. We are the portal. You are the portal. A man can't make a baby by himself. But until they started tampering with the DNA of women, women could have babies without men. Do your research. Do your research. What is it? Parthenogenesis or something like that? Parthenogenesis, parentogenesis, or something like that. That's what it's called. Do your research. See, we die. We perish from lack of knowledge, and the knowledge that we have is tainted. And then when people try to break it down and give you a clear understanding of where it was misguided, where it went off track, where it was changed, where it was manipulated, you don't want to hear that. Why? Because you've been in the system for so long that's telling you that you got to have somebody over you, that you can't think for yourself, that you got to go to a job 9 to 5 every day and work. That's the only way that you're going to have something for yourself. You're scared to step outside of the box. You're scared to step outside of the matrix, baby. The matrix was here. It's made to make you, to keep you stuck. Your job is to wake up. Your job is to realize who you are. Your job. That's why we have so many narcissistic people these days, because somewhere down the line they were failed as a child. But that's no excuse. We all come from some sort of dysfunction. Nobody's family was perfect. We all, one person may have been, physically abused. One may have been SA as a child or something like that. But the difference is, and you can't tell me it's not possible, because I know people that have been through it and they made it out of it, made it out beautifully. If you stay in that energy and become what was done to you, the abuse becomes the abuser. That's because you don't want to change. You don't want to do the work. You want somebody else to come in and heal you. But baby, nobody is going to, nobody's going to save you. Nobody's going to save you. But whoever I'm speaking to, you're very prosperous. You're very creative. But people like to latch on to you for your knowledge, for your gifts, for your wisdom, for your light, for your ability to bring light to a room, to bring light to a situation, to manifest them out of their darkness, to heal them. They want you to come in and heal them, but they don't want to do the work. You can't do, you can't carry no dead weight. Weight broke the wagon down. It has to be balanced out. It has to be reciprocity. It has to be equal give and take. You got somebody that they're very unstable. They're not centered. This is somebody that they're never satisfied. This is somebody that is very wishy-washy. They're always on the run. They're always there. When the going gets tough, they get going. They think it should be, they want somebody to, if this is a woman, she's lazy. She wants a man to take care of her, but she don't even want to cook him a meal. If this is a man, he wants a woman to take care of him, do everything to him, pamper him more than she does her children. And then if she does anything for anybody else, then he wants to stand up then and start rah. But you ain't doing what it takes to keep that woman with you. We each have a responsibility one to another in a relationship. If it's a relationship, otherwise it becomes a situationship. And a situationship that's got third parties in it, it's simply a fuckship. I said what I said. That's all it is. And you're wasting your time because you can't change nobody but you, family. This person has stifled your creativity, taken away from your abundance, your opportunities. You're missing on opportunities. You have opportunities that are here for you. You got justice coming in for you. You're sitting in an empress energy. All you need to do is go in and you got to stand up for yourself. The wheel of fortune is here. Judgment is here. This person, they're in devil energy. I told you, if you go back and watch that message that I did today, I got 2 videos, I think that are, or maybe 3 videos that are up. This is the same message. That's why I said this one I'm going to do live. This person is doting on you, staying attached to you. They know that you're very good natured. They know that you are compassionate. They know that you're loving, and they like to play on your sympathy. They want to pull on your heartstrings. They feel like you love them enough. This is somebody, for some of y'all, you walked away from this person, or this person might have walked away from you, but either way, this connection ended. But this person always thought that they would have the center spot in your life. This person always thought that they would be able to come in and ride off of your fortune. This is somebody that they don't have much, if anything, to give. This is somebody that they know that you're a good person. They know that you're honest. They think you lame. They think you weak because you are so sweet, because you are so gentle if you're a man, because you are so kind. But ain't nothing weak about you. The spirit say if they don't wake up, they about to go around and find out, because somebody is about to have an awakening. And when whoever I'm speaking to awakens, it's going to be hell to tell the captain. You are gaining in a situation. You're getting ready to recover whatever. For those of you that have lost, you lost money. Some of you lost a home. Some of you lost a business. You're getting ready to recover what you lost, because this person that was in devil's energy, this person is being banished from your energy. You're moving on out of this energy. You're moving on out of this energy. You could be a water sign, you could be a Cancer. We got Cancer out here, we got Aries, we got Pisces, the Lovers, Gemini. The devil is Capricorn. It doesn't mean you're a Capricorn, because my sister been here and I know some other people like, I'm a Capricorn. Yeah, that's not what that means. That's the energy of the card. But y'all be going off on me, because y'all be going off on me tonight. You hear me? Um, Taurus, Libra, heavy on the earth. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, heavy on earth, heavy on fire. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Um, it does not mean that you have to be one of these signs. It's just that all of the elements speak a different type of energy, and that's the energy that's within the reading. But you got justice. Justice is here for you. But this person that you were attached to, they ain't nothing. This person is the type of person, they have gone and spun a narrative to their friends. That's why if you try to go to their friends and tell them that they're doing you away, they look at you and smirk, because this person has lied and said that you're doing things to them, which is why they act the way they act, but they're lying. They're not taking accountability. This is somebody that they live for the lie. This is somebody that they don't have no balance in life. They don't have no plans for life. They don't know what to do. This person, if you still with this person, when you if you separate from this person, with this energy that you're sitting in right now, they're gonna be sitting in that energy. Yes, they do, Lotus. My daughter's a Sagittarius. My daddy's a Sagittarius. I have a sister and a couple of uncles that's a Sagittarius as well. I'm a Cancer rising. I'm a Cancer sun. So yeah, you right there. But listen, guys, we're gonna find out who this person is. Come on, we're gonna find out. I'm gonna clarify a couple of these cards, and we're gonna find out who this is and what they got to say. Let's see. We're gonna find out who this is and what they got to say. Holy Spirit, what is the message for the collective? Who this is? Well, this person knows that this is, well, some of you, this was somebody that you love very much. This person now is in their feelings, they're in their head, they're stuck, they don't know what to do without you. But for many of you, um, there's change coming here. You got somebody that's coming in. You got somebody that want to come back in because they want you to share your cups with them. They want you to share your pentacles. Somebody that wants you to give to them, but you got justice in the situation. You got help that's coming in. You got somebody. This is forward movement. You're getting ready to move, and this is happening fast. Spirit says within the next 6 to 9 months, your life will be totally changed. It will not be the same, but you're being guided there. Don't fall for somebody just because they got a smile on their face. Just because they just because they tell you they love you, they tell you they want to be with you, they tell you they miss you, they're smiling. Remember, you catch more flies with honey than you do with vinegar. Somebody you can't trust, baby. Somebody wants, they just need to get close to you. They need to touch you. They feel like they need to lay their eyes on you. They need to lay their hands on you. They feel like if they can get next to you, but some of you, this person may try to force themselves out on you, or they're going to pretend that they're sick and they can't leave you. But this person is wanting to get next to you. This is somebody that feels like, how do I put this? You done got beside yourself. You don't know. You done got too bold. You done, because they can't control you anymore. Because they can't scare you no more. They can't intimidate you no more. When they you take help you and go on. This is that person. This is the person that like to keep their foot on your neck, but they feel like you done got out of control and they got to get you back in control. They feel like they got to get you back into submission. If you are a man, this is a woman that feel like she got to put that thing on you and get you back up under her guidance. And but for some of you, all this is played out like it was all an illusion to start with. Like it was never good. It was you that was good, baby. It wasn't them. They thought it was them that had this. No. Why, Crystal? What's wrong? You know, it's like this person is, they are full of themselves. This person right here, this is somebody that this person doesn't like to take no for an answer. This person thought that there was something weak about you. They thought that so for some of you, this person has some of their French fries ain't in their box. And for some of them, they ain't got all their light bulbs in their chandelier, and the chandelier's falling down from the ceiling. That's this person. This person has BS themselves into believing their own lies. But you have shown somebody. You have shown somebody. Hold on, wait. I got it, moderator. Where you at? Who in the hell? What is wrong with you, child? Goodbye. All right, y'all. So, okay. Okay, yeah. We on big. Now what little baby is probably one of my haters. I don't really care. Don't sit behind no keyboard with me, baby. Pull up. Um, this person is saying that you're different from the rest. They didn't mean anything to me. I only want you. For some of you, you had somebody that were listening to a bunch of nothings in their ear and letting people talk them off their spot, off their square. And you didn't listen to that. You put this person in their place. You let this person go. You walked away. You chose yourself. And you're not going back to a situation. You're not going back um to a situation. Somebody is saying that it was easier to lie than to tell you the truth. I wish I could take it all back. Person now is feeling stupid for how they moved. They're feeling stupid for how they treated you because they were thinking that you were the bad person. They were thinking you were the one that was out to get them. I'm telling you, somebody was delusional. Somebody was playing mind games with you, and somebody put something on them and messed up their mind and tricked them out of their spot. Spirit is saying this person now is sitting in regret. This person now knows that they made the wrong choice. They chose the wrong person. They went to the wrong thing. They left the angel and went to the demon, and the demon is destroying them. The demon is destroying them, and they're not going to stop. But somebody's going to tell a lie on somebody. If you're a masculine, you need to watch out. You got somebody that's going to go to the authorities and spin a story about you because they're out for revenge. Yeah. Yeah. Somebody talked them away from their twin flame. I'll never soulmate. They mistreated. And look what's right behind it. I fucked up. I don't know what to say to you or how to make this right. Ain't no way to make it right because Spirit has canceled this contract. This person now sitting in the energy of they hate. I hate that I hurt you. You didn't deserve this. Please don't blame yourself. It was my fault. It was their fault. But whoever this is, they're still not taking accountability cards that's coming out in the energy on the table, but this person still hasn't given you that apology. This person still has not taken accountability for what they did. This person still denying that they did anything. They're acting like they didn't do anything. This is somebody that told people that it was a money thing. They were using you for money. This is somebody that you could never get rid of, but they were telling everybody else, oh, the card's not, that they didn't want you for real, that they were using you for money, and they lying. They sitting up crying right now. Look, I dream about you constantly. I hate that I have to wake up because it's so beautiful in the 5D. This is the only way. I told you they're sending. I mean, I told you earlier, this person is sending you telepathic communication. They're pulling on your energy. If you wake up tired, if you just think about this person sporadically out of the blue, and you were thinking about something else, and just they ran across your mind for no reason, and you don't think about this person. That is why, because they're trying to get you back. They want you back. They're obsessed with you. See, I can't stop thinking about you. I'm seeing the synchronicities. It's driving me insane. This person is already losing their mind. Whoever this is, I'm telling y'all, they ain't got all their french fries in their box to start with. Yeah. They ain't got all the, like, they're now saying that they know you. I know you're my soulmate, babe. Our bond is magnetic. I'm seeing the signs. Why weren't you seeing the signs when the signs were in your face? There didn't need to be any signs. They were looking at everything and everybody. But this person still ain't right. They still ain't nothing without you. This is somebody that they have convinced. They told so many lies that they believe their own lies. This is somebody that, yeah, I was just getting ready to say it. I ain't got to say it. They did not think that you would walk away. This is somebody that thought that you would always be there. And the reason why they thought this is because they did so much dirty stuff, so many underhanded things to you, things that you knew about, and you forgave them. You let it slide. You gave them time, and they got too confident in you doing that, thinking that they could just do this and you would always be there. They could just go and they were going to have fun. They were going to run the streets. They were going to do whatever they want to do with whoever they want to do it. They were going to satisfy themselves. They were going to enjoy themselves. They were going to have fun because somebody said that, you were no fun, that you were dead wood, you were boring. That's because you were peaceful. That's because you were in line. You're in sync. Now this person is playing fake. Wait, I'm on a spiritual journey. You have awakened me. You've awakened them, all right. But they ain't even wanting to be on this journey. They're not wanting to be on this journey. They were forced on this journey. Somebody has been forced into a dark night of the soul because you are not talking to this person. You are not dealing with this person. This person wanted to make you think that you weren't enough. This person wanted to make you think that they had better people than you, that you didn't look good enough. This is somebody that felt that way about themselves. So what they were doing, family, they were projecting this off onto you. Yeah, cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, making you think that, oh, you wasn't cute. If you're a female, oh, you're not attractive. I got better options. But this is somebody that left you for something that now it was cute then. Now it's sickening. It's making somebody literally physically sick. They are sick to their stomach, sick to their soul, because they chose. If they're a woman, they chose a damn fool, a loser. If they're a man, they chose a hoe, somebody that ain't nothing but trash. That's it. That's all. That's it. That's all. You're welcome. That's it. That's all. Somebody though, their addictions was clouding their vision. Now they're trying to get their life together. Somebody been forced to get their life together, but they still fighting it. You got somebody, everybody, not everybody, but there's something, they're still fighting this. And then somebody was too worried about what other people gonna think. Worried about what their family gonna think, what their family gonna say. in a situation, but now where are their family now? Where's the family? Laughing at them. Where your friends at now? Laughing at them. Why? Because I told you so. Told you so. This is somebody now. They loving everything about you. They're realizing now that you're a whole package. They're realizing now that while they thought they were fooling you, they made a damn fool out of them out of their own self. Yeah. They know they was cheating. This is somebody that always accused you of cheating. I always said that you were doing to them. Let me tell y'all something. If you're dealing with a person that has a narcissistic personality disorder, a narcissist will tell you exactly what they're doing to you. If you just shut up and listen. When they start accusing you of different things, stop trying to defend yourself. Listen at what they're saying that you're doing. You sleeping with everybody. That's what they're doing. You don't do nothing but lie. That's what they doing. You scoring every woman out here. That's what they do. You sucking every man up there. That's what they do. That's what they're doing. Narcissists will tell you. That's what they do. That's what gaslighting is. That's what projecting is. They're telling you what they're doing. That's all they do. Clown activity. See, this is somebody that's lusting after you. That's why you're thinking about them. Because they're doing strange things in the dark by themselves, thinking about you. I miss making love to you. I would do anything just to hold you again. Listen. Listen, Linda. Listen. Don't you go back to this. You'll be sorry. For more reasons than one. Spirit is saying that this person, for many of you, they can't come where you are no way, even if they know where you are. Even if you want to come where they are, they want to come. No, this cycle has been closed. But this is somebody that has been doing a lot of things. They've got some attachments on them, some incubus and succubus spirits, entities that Spirit is saying, and that for many of them, they're packing something unaware. Some are packing and they know it, and you got somebody that they want to get next to you. They want to touch you because this person does not want to lose you. This person is so desperate to not lose you. They feel like if they lay down with you and pass you this package, A, B, C, D, H, I, can't leave them then. Ain't no sense of breaking up. We might as well be together. But this is the same person that will give this to you and tell everybody that you gave it to them. You dodged the bullet, sis. You dodged the bullet, bro. You better stay away. You better love them at a distance. And I know you say it's hard to hear. It is. But you got to choose you because this is more serious than just a breakup to make up the breakup of relationship. Somebody's very life will be in danger for going back to a situation. And for some of you, if you don't get out of a situation, and I think it was Empress T said one time, when STI don't or STD don't always have to be a physical disease. It could be a sexually transmitted demon. And I was like, wow. Because if you lay down with somebody, understand whatever they got off on them, you gonna get it off on you. If that person has I don't know, they got a drinking problem, or they got a drug problem, them demons gonna jump off on you. If they got a sexual identity problem, them demons gonna jump off on you, and them demons gonna fight you because them demons want to be with that person. They don't want you with that person. They'll make you sick. Why? because it's the same sex entity and they want the person and they want you gone. It's a spirit. It's like a spiritual spouse. Some of them have them, and sometimes some people now, some of you of the collective have them, and they think that it's the old person. No, it's the remnants. That's why we did the live the other night. The black magic is backfiring. The curse is breaking, but the remnants still have to be burned. We still got to get it burned away. Mind you, yeah, all of that, all of that. Those are childhood traumas unhealed. Those are fragmented relationships with so many people. That's spreading yourself around with so many people, and each one of them takes a part away from you. That's what makes a person do those types of things, and that's what gives a person all of those types of addictions, and they start to like all of the sensory pleasures, from alcohol to substances to being with the same sex, all sexes, I call them trisexual. Um, it's from being with too many people that you picked up all of these demons, and they have ate away at the core, the essence of your being and who you are. Now you got to go through this dark night of soul, this ego death. But many times these people choose to stay because you got free will. You ain't got to heal nothing that you don't want to heal because you have free will to do whatever it is that you want to do. But somebody now knows that this was a hard lesson that they had to learn. It says this was a hard lesson I had to learn. I was out of control. The community of this person was out of control. They did anything and everything that they thought they were big and bad enough to do because they thought that they were lawless. They thought that they were above the law. They thought that they could do whatever they wanted to do. And I'm going to say this and y'all going to be like, what? But I'm going to clean it up. The reason why they like this, it's your fault. Like my daughter say, it's all your fault. You like, wait, Oracle, what you talking about? Let me tell you. It's your energy. You made this person feel so alive, so on top of the world. Your energy is so strong, so powerful that this person thought that they could conquer the world, and that included you. They were taking your energy and passing on to everybody else. But now that you're not in their life anymore, they can't manifest those people like them. People don't want to be bothered with them. They back just like they was before they got with you. These people think that they're a clown, they're a fool, they dirty, they useless. And that's only because they failed to choose themselves. They gave themselves to all of these different. They never fight their desire. They want instant gratification. They'll lay with you right now. Tomorrow morning, somebody else call, send them a pic. Oh, I want that. They want whatever they see. They don't have any self-control. I was out of control. They no self-control. But somebody's getting ready to pay for this with their life, man. Somebody ain't gonna learn the lesson in time, family. But somebody is learning to love themselves because of you. Thanks to you. Because you walked away from a situation that did no longer serve you. Somebody said you didn't put up with my shit. You crushed my big ass ego. But that made me respect you even more. Somebody didn't have no respect for you until you stood up and had respect for yourself. Put your boundaries up. Put your sword up. And said, hey, enough is enough. I'm gone, bro. I'm gone, man. I got to go. I'm not doing this no more. I love you, but I love me more. And that's where you got to be with this, because this person, without you, for many of you, this person, you're going to be the one that got away. They're never going to get over you. Some of you, this was your soulmate. For some of you, this was a twin flame. You got the lesson. Many of them didn't. They getting it now. But some are still fighting. They are still fighting. Somebody still won't. They still in this energy. I'm planning a romantic date. Or can we Netflix and chill like old times? I want to cook for you. No strings. That's the problem right there. That's what got over there. No strings. All these no strings. No strings will get you tied up in bondage where you can't free your mind, your spirit, your body, your heart, everything. It will have you out of there. You know, everything to this person was about physical gratification, not just with you. This person right here, I tell y'all all the time, they ain't got no ex. They got a next and they got a pause because it's all supply. They feel like everybody is their property. But you, they didn't even think they loved you. They didn't think they would. They didn't think they were gonna miss you. They didn't even think they thought this thing. Whatever. That's what somebody said. Whatever. Somebody is crying about that same whatever. They are. Yep. I'm going through a lot right now. I need space and time to gather my thoughts. Somebody is really their mind is conflicted. Their heart is conflicted. Somebody is burdened. Somebody can't eat. Somebody can't sleep. Somebody can't think. Somebody's confused. They don't know what to do. They don't know what to go forward, backward, round and round, or stand still. And the biggest problem is that the only person that, whether they liked it or not, I always told them the truth, was always loving, even though they might not have said it the way they wanted to say it. They took everything that you said as a threat, like you're just putting them down, but they knew that what you were telling was for their better good. This person just didn't like to be corrected. They didn't like discipline. They don't like law. They don't like structure. This person likes to be wild. This person likes to be what do you call it? They like to be a wild child. You know, they like to be somebody that just roams about the country free. They want to do what they want to do. They want to do. They want what they want. Yeah, weirdo. But they called you a weirdo. Why? Because you didn't like to do all this stuff that these other people like to do. But now they've let all these people take from them. They've let all these people lie to them. They let all these people manipulate them. They let all these people blow their head up, make them think that they were larger than life, make them think that they were going to have something together, make them think, oh, I'm getting this and we're going to have this, make them think that they could have what they were going to have when they were with you. But these people were not assigned to them. You were. They were not aligned to them. You were. So when they stepped out of alignments, everything got blocked for them and the other parties, the third parties. Person know they're not on your level, and they're very insecure. They make it seem like they got it all, man. They got it all figured out, but they don't. Person's really lost. This person is really helpless. This person is a poor communicator. This is somebody that don't know how to express themselves. This is somebody that when you talk to them family, they really truly don't understand a lot of the things that you're saying. That's why they just act like they're tuning you out, or that they're not listening to you, or that they don't want to hear you talk. They really are ashamed or afraid to say, what are you saying? I'm not understanding what you're saying. The words you using, it's too big, or that I don't understand it. Just break it down to me. They don't want to do that. This is somebody that feels like they would be less than, or they would be looked down on for being real in a situation. But they feel like you're very intelligent, that you have them figured out. This is somebody that just talking to you makes them feel better. Yep. I miss your voice, your laugh, your humor, your touch. I'm in my feelings today. Person's in their feelings. I told y'all that a while ago. They in their feelings because they know they messed up. They know they messed up. They know they lied on you. They know they talked about you. They know you didn't deserve what they did. But this is somebody that thought that the grass was greener. And they know now that the grass was not greener. They regret what they did. They know they're a fool. This is somebody that is hoping that they hope and praying that the Most High will give them one more chance with you. Um, but for most, these cycles are over with because they violated spiritual law. There's so many things that you know that this person did, but there's so many things that you don't know that this person did. They did a lot, and you know a lot. But for all that you know, it's still some that you don't know. Person hopes that you will call them. They looking at your pictures. They looking you up on social media. They got videos that y'all made together, and will try to off somebody if they delete them, right? But they feel like they got unfinished business with you. This isn't over. You haven't heard the last of me. We have unfinished business. For some of you, this person is still in a whole relationship with you, and you might have them on block, baby. They feel like they still in a relationship with you. They feel like you still belong to them. They feel like they don't plan on letting you go. I was listening to Candace today on Food for Thought and 313, and she said that even when this person is gone from this realm, they still gonna find. I'm like, oh no, man, come on, no, no, no. Oh yeah, yeah. The picture that he got, right? The one he was casting the spells with and put it in a jar and put the graveyard dust in it. Yeah, that one. That's the picture you're looking at right now. He done dusted off and everything. Got all pretty for you. Yeah, you put a picture in the jar. Yeah. See, this person pretend they don't care, but it's quite the opposite. My feelings for you are a little bit obsessive. Try a lot of bit. They're a lot of bit obsessive. I'm going crazy without you. I want to see you so bad. Somebody want to really see you. Somebody looking for you and everybody. Somebody looking for you everywhere. Every stoplight, every car, they think they see you. Every store, they think they see you. Everywhere, they think they see you. Every song reminds them of you. But this is somebody, like I said, you know, they poured their French fries out their box, stepped on them, and ate the box because their mind is messed up. This is somebody that, yeah, they're great actors, but you know what? I'm gonna tell you this: they have feelings, they own type of feelings. They just don't give a damn about your feelings, honey. They got their own type of feelings. They got their rage. They got their hurtness. I mean, they don't have no empathy. They don't know how to feel empathy. They don't feel empathy for other people. It's all about them. They have feelings, but it's all about them. It's about my happiness, my joy, my peace, me, me. It's not about you. They don't care nothing about you. They don't care. They do not care. Oh God, and them. Yep, yep. But somebody, they're trying to figure out how to make a situation, how to turn the situation around because this situation has gone too far. For some of you, um, this person has lost everything. When they lost you, they lost everything. They tried to reboot their life in another. They tried to place themselves in another situation. They tried to go on and build another life with somebody else, but because of it, they lost everything. They now know that they made the wrong decision. They now know that you were, um, like I said, you were their soulmate. You were sent to them. A lot of these people prayed for you, and when they got you, they threw you in the trash because they were scared. They thought that ain't no way nobody can be this nice. Ain't no way nobody can love me this much. Ain't nobody, my mom and daddy didn't. Ain't nobody never loved me like this. Anytime anybody ever give me something, they wanted something from me. It triggered something within them from their childhood. You know, that uncle or that old grandpa man that's supposed he wasn't really your grandpa, but he come around and would give all the kids candy. You know, the man with the snagger smile and give them candy and want them to sit on his lap. Yeah, some of these people were mishandled. And you being nice, you trying to give them things, it triggered them. They felt like and they know it wasn't that, but it was that. For them, they felt like you trying to silence me. You want me, you giving me something, you want me to be quiet. You don't want me to talk. Because why? When they got these chains as a child, when somebody spiritually mishandled them, I'm gonna give you this candy. Don't you tell nobody what we did. Don't tell nobody. Better be quiet. Don't tell nobody. Whoop if you do. But for real, for real. But now this person, they down on it. Everything's gone. My finances are a mess. I made bad decisions. I'm in the process of turning things around. They're trying, but they don't know how. Some of them, they don't have nothing. They don't have nobody because everybody's turning their back on them. Why? Because this person is a master manipulator. When they was on their best shit, they was on their best shit. They was doing everybody in. It was funny. They were laughing because this person is not. This person lives in delusion. They thought that this was all right. Who is it? Karma. So Karma showed up. So Karma showed up. Somebody's still thinking they gonna put a ring on it, and didn't I tell y'all earlier? When the time is right. Yeah, okay. Um, but I told y'all somebody's sending you telepathic communication. Somebody cannot fathom the thought of you moving on. Somebody wants a second chance to be with you. Not being with you is killing them because they got nothing now. See, they fell for an illusion. They went to a fraud. There was no abundance there. There was nothing there but stagnation. There was nothing there but lies. There was nothing there but manipulation. Somebody didn't even acknowledge somebody for being who they are. You know, they talked about a person in their face. This is somebody that they went to somebody that was very cold, very heartless. But this is the same way that they treated you. This is the same way that they treated you. Girl, you better get you some look. I got some Palo Santo air freshener that they sell at the corner store at the you know, and I'm gonna show it to y'all before I get out of here. Um Somebody's ready to come clean, but it's too late now. Where was the truth when you asked it to them? They tell you they don't know what you're talking about. They told you that they ain't did nothing. Something's wrong with you. They ain't did nothing. You did it. And somebody right now is still sitting, thinking, hoping, wishing, wondering. They want to know, do you still think about them? You still think about me? Do you still want me? Do you still love me? I need to know if I should move on. I'm hurting. But they ain't even talking. They talking to you in their head. They not talking to you. I'm telling you, this person is delusional. This person is slipping. They're losing. They know they tripping. They're telling themselves, man, I'm tripping. Oh my God, I thought he was here. They dream about you and think you right there, and they wake up and you ain't there. They start crying. But there's somebody that listen to somebody that I don't know. They listen to but a lot of people were going off of what they were saying to them, and they tell, well, you need to leave them alone. Hey, family, I miss you, girl. Um, Somebody was hiding their feelings because they're non-committal. They weren't avoiding it, and they didn't want to lose their freedom. I tell you, somebody wanted to do what they want to do. They didn't want to be tied down to nobody. They didn't want to be in a community. And for some of you, not all of you, this person's confused about who they are. They're confused about what they want. They're confused about who they want. But they feel like they cannot live in their truth. If this is a same sex relationship, if you in a same sex relationship, your partner, you think your partner is, you think your partner is out. They're out to you and y'all's friends group. They family still don't know how they are, and they don't just. This person is confused about whether they you. I guess you could say they're bi, but they're definitely not just into one sex. They like different things. Like, yeah, that's what I'm seeing. That is what I'm seeing. And I know because they greedy, baby. That's why they're not gonna move on. They want you. They want you. See, this person's been putting on the front. I've been putting on. My life is not what it seems on the outside. To somebody that is living a double life, that's not for everybody. They're living a double life, but something about it's you. It's your energy. They've never not been able to walk away from a connection and not look back. They've always been used to being chased. They've been the runner, and now you pull back your energy, and that's like sending somebody to rehab with, and they got to go cold turkey. They're not giving them nothing for y'all know what I'm trying to say. Uh, for the drug cravings, you're their drug. Yep, yep. 2019. It is what it is. Yep, a lot of us was the. No, and you got a lot of people now that are still being beards, and they don't even know that they're beards. They don't even know they say they don't know, but I don't know how you could know. I mean, it's evident. Like, it's not really. If you, I mean, you got to be blind not to know that if you're a woman in a relationship with a man um that that likes that you gotta know. If you don't know either that or you like women, one to two. I said what I said. Well, how do you know that? Because I've been there. I haven't liked women, but I've been in a relationship with a man where I was his beard. He said with my whole family. God damn it. All right, then with that one, I'm going in the live. I already know where we going with this one. Go and tell them, Mom. This is my baby right here. She better tell them. You didn't know? Yeah, yeah. But if you're not woke, you know, I can say that. If you're not woke, you wouldn't know. But if you're woke, there's no way that you can know. That you couldn't know, you know. And I think when we were growing up as children, a lot of this was going on, and we saw our mothers and grandmothers. They stayed in relationships and they covered this up. And they stayed and they act like they didn't see it. But nowadays we're living in a different time, and you can't act like that. You don't see it. Then you got to stop on your hands, checking up on you anywhere they can. Some of you, they not, they may not be coming by your house, but there are people that live close to you that they know that they have to check to see if anybody's coming to your house. But yeah, these are generational curses and bloodline curses that have to be broken because um it's like you say my spicy sin your gate off. But now they they hid these types of things. They kept them. And so for many of us, I think that they kind of just passed it down without you even really knowing. But in this, in the age that we're in right now, there's so much going on that there's the internet busting everybody. Like, you got the DL whisperer over there and stuff. Um, and I watched this channel a little bit. It's spot on though. Spot on, spot on. And it's like the guys be coming on and saying that y'all letting this man poison y'all mind up. But you got other women that's coming on and like, nah, he's telling the truth. Because if you've been in this type of relationship, then you know there's just things that you know. It's just like D just said, you just know. Um, you do. Yep, this is the age of Aquarius now. And the truth is coming out. Like, and my thing is this. I can respect anybody that lives in their truth. Whether I like what you do or not. It's not my life, it's yours. But for you not to live in your truth, or for me to accept you for who you are, and you be mad at me because I accept you for who you are, for what you can't accept yourself, that ain't got nothing to do with me. That's a you problem. That's a you problem. And many people are going through this, but let me just crack the code for y'all, because this is I'm gonna crack the code for y'all, and we're gonna get off of this live. But listen here, y'all get down on the men about DLism, and it's real. It really is real. But what y'all need to know is this: there's just as many DL women as there are DL men. But see, society says that they're not gay. Society says, oh, that's sexy because two women together, but two men together, ew. Y'all brought it out, so I'm here. Y'all know me. Y'all know me. I don't want that man. But listen, I understand. I do understand. But understand that there are DL women. There are men suffering the same type of mental manipulations, abuse from DL women as it is DL women suffering it from DL men. They just don't talk about it because many of them really don't know. They don't know. Now the men, they don't know. But now it's being talked about more now that you got the Atlanta DL exposure and all of these here and all of that there and woo. Then yeah. But there are women that are like that too. Yeah. Really? All right. Yeah. Okay. But got your licorice and your peppermint, bro. But if this person is with somebody else, I'm not happy in my current situation. I'm miserable without you. They are. And they're not a happy camper. Nobody around them is happy because they are, they're miserable. And they're making everybody else miserable around them. Because this is somebody that is used to getting their way. That's why they left you, most of them, because they used to getting their way, but you put them in their place. You set boundaries, and they went somewhere where they could just run amok. But even if they went to where they could run amok, it's not doing any good because they're not happy in the situation. And karma is on the scene. But for a lot of you, the third party is serving this karma for you because this person is miserable dealing with this third party because basically it's like I told y'all the other night, it's narc versus narc. They went to somebody that's just as toxic as they are, that is just vengeful and spiteful as they are, that is just manipulative as they are, that is a bigger cheater as they are. There's somebody that's just as spoiled as they are. Somebody that wants what they want and don't care about nobody else's feelings. Yep, there you go right there. I love variety, but there's something about you I just can't resist. Variety is a big word for this person, a very, very, very big word. It's a very, very wide word, saying because variety. It's really dark. Variety ain't like a box of chips that's got corn chips, tortilla chips, potato chips, barbecue chips out. No, 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 no. Variety is young, old, male, female. Yeah, a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff we can't even mention on this channel, but we going over the yeah, that's why a lot of them do that's why a lot of them do. But you know what? We're gonna I'm gonna get the Patreon set up, and I'll have a membership trial for you guys. But remember, before I go tonight, let me put this in the live so y'all to know how to do this before we go. And while I'm doing this, is there anybody he's a cesspool of funk? I mean, yes, Lord. Is there anybody got any questions? Because let me go over here. Let's see. All right, where's Andy? Okay, I'm gonna have to do this because it only you can only put so many characters in the comments. So I'm gonna break this post up for the live gift tonight. I'm gonna break it up into sections so that I can get it out in here. I hope I can get out of this. Okay. Okay. Copy. Y'all know I'm modding for myself tonight, y'all. So y'all bear with me, okay? See, it's still over. Hold on. I'm gonna have to break this up. But basically what I'm doing tonight, if you're on this live tonight, um, if you go over to the new page and subscribe to 5D with the Oracle, go under the 777 post, and okay, I'm breaking it up, y'all. That's the first part. I'm going to subscribe. You got to be a subscriber over here though. Go over there, subscribe. Put in the comments under the 777 post in the community post. I subscribe. Go over to Divine Truth Oracle, my email, and put in the subject 5D gift. If you have done, and I'm going to send you leave me your name and your date of birth, and I'm going to send you a soul blueprint summary and an August forecast. If you already have ever booked a reading with me before, you already have a soul blueprint summary. I'm going to send you a special manifestation ritual and an August forecast. I'll know if you already booked with me. Y'all know I know all of my babies. I know all of my babies. Let me go get the rest of this. Because you just got here, Silas. Because they're thinking about you. They're then you wait. Let me go back. They're sending you telepathic messages, and that's why you find yourself you can't think because you think you're steady thinking about them. It's because they're constantly thinking about you. When you gotta pray and you gotta know the differences. You gotta use your intuition and your discernment to know when it's you thinking about them or it's them um that's thinking about you, which is why you're thinking about them. Okay, let's see. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, y'all, okay, I am da 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 da. Why does this not let me put where's Andy? And I need Andy. I didn't bring Andy with me tonight. Well, he's here, but he's in the background. Okay. Okay, here's how I don't know what the word. I'm gonna start right here. See if I can do this. Okay. But anyway, if you do that, I will do that. I'm gonna give you guys in the morning to go. It's still too much, bro. Um, I'm gonna give you guys till in the morning to go over there and do that. I'll go over there in the morning. I'll check them, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this in the community post for y'all, those of y'all that been online, because it's not letting me drop this it's not letting me drop, it's too many characters, and it's not letting me drop it in there, and it's getting on my nerves. um I don't know. I got it in my thing, but but anyway, you're welcome. Y'all are welcome for the messages. Um, but there's just a small gift for me to you. Y'all know over there at 5D with Oracle, it will be more about the healing journey. We will be able to break down the difference between religion and spirituality. What happened? We're gonna go back to the Egyptians. We're gonna talk about the Council of Nicaea, Emperor Constantine. We're gonna talk about the King James Version. I mean King James. And how the King James Version of the Bible came to be, how he got the throne, what happened about about Jesus' divinity. We're gonna go into all of that. All the stuff that people be trying to come on here with that stuff. Now watch this. Y'all see how they come in here and they break in here with all of that. Now when we gonna go over there, we're gonna be talking about that. I want to see if we gonna see them then. I'll wait. I'll be looking for them. Y'all think we're gonna see them over there then? Probably not. Y'all are so welcome. Anybody got any questions before I get out of here? Anything you need to ask me, you need to know. Um, y'all know I ain't ate. Y'all know I didn't eat. I would cook dinner, but my sons helped me cook. We had some chicken spaghetti with the well, it wasn't white sauce. It was a golden sauce. We had cream of celery in there, and they made some homemade garlic jalapeno garlic toast. Okay, yeah, yeah, you got a curfew. Okay, I know, baby. Yeah, I've been there. I've been there, and it's the weekend, so yeah. Um, I'll email me. I'm gonna go over to 5D with the Oracle. It's on YouTube. Go over there in the instructions is on there. But I'm gonna drop it in the YouTube community post so you'll be able to pick it out. I love you, and I love all of y'all. If there's nothing else, I will see y'all. I got a couple of more videos tonight that I got to go and post because y'all be fussing. I'll be trying to catch up on my comments. Um, my name and keep you. Well, I mean, that's narcissistic people. That's what they do. Um, they bash you. She bashed you because she couldn't control you. Couldn't control you. She bashed you because you really was everything that she asked for and she desired. But when you came along, sometimes you can be too good to people. I hate to say that, because that's not exactly how I mean it. But sometimes people get bored in a relationship because they have it too easy. They have it too good. Not everybody does that because some people realize that when you got something good, you treat it good. But some people, when you're dealing with somebody that's not healed, that's not woke, and she could have saw this in her, either in her family life with her mother and her father, or her father might have been absent, or her mother might have been somebody that bashed her father, because I'm getting that there is some generational there's generational hurt that and trauma that has not been healed, or that was not healed, and it was passed down through the bloodline, and until that bloodline heals, or whoever was sent to heal that bloodline awakens and stands up in their power to heal that bloodline silence, that these types of things will continue to happen. That's why. And to keep your name, I guess, maybe, I don't know. I when I got my divorce, I kept my last name, but I've been Rogers for 23 years, and then most of my kids are Rogers except for two. So I kept the name because it resonates with but I've had the name like now I've had the name for 25 years. It's my name, and so, and really, I tell them all the time, I made the name. The name didn't make me. But numerically, I kept it. It was really new. I really kept it. because based on my maiden name versus my married name in numerology, it's a more prosperous name for me, and I've manifested more with the last name. It has nothing to do with the connection that I had with my ex-husband, which I don't have a bad relationship with him or anything like that. Nothing like that, but um, it's just I guess it was a numbers thing for me. Yes, thank you. I did. I earned it. I did. I earned it. And but we don't have a problem with with me having this last name. He knows, his wife knows that she's his wife, and I don't want her husband. And at this point in time, I don't want nobody's son. Nobody. It's just me, myself, and I, and the Most High, and I'm all right with that. I'm good with that. I sleep well. I'm good with that. Um, and when the time comes, if the time comes, um, to that too. Until then, ain't no just no anybody can walk with me, and that's something that I had to learn. No, not anybody can walk with me. Couldn't anybody walk with me when I was in my messed up days, but they sure can't walk with me now because I know my worth. And you ain't finna just bring me. You're not finna piss on me and make me think it's rain. And I ain't finna let you. I'm not finna let nothing fly. I'm going to call whatever it is what it is. You know. Um, I used to just sit back and watch and see how far a person's gonna go. Let them think that I don't know what they doing, but now I'm gonna cut it off. I'm gonna cut it off at the root later. Say bye. I ain't got time for that. I'll dismiss you just as fast as I meet you. Don't kill me. I ain't got time to play games with nobody. Ain't nobody coming up in my energy, BSing me about nothing. You can lie, and but people get a kick out of trying to um, fool you or try to fool you because when you say that you're intuitive or that you have spiritual gifts so that you can see. My ex used to tell me I could read everybody really well, except for when it came down to him. That's the only time I was lying. And he probably in here tonight, but he didn't say that. But we both know that's not true. I can read the room. I can read the room if I'm not in the room. But people like to see if they can get one over on you. And sometimes you just gotta play the fool that's trying to fool you. But when you get to where I'm at, I ain't got time for it. I got too much to do. Y'all are looking for me every day. If I don't show up, I didn't let, you know, my mind get carried away by a past timeline, something that's not serving me, and I can't do what I do. You know, that don't only hurt me. It hurts the people that are in my soul family. They depend on me. They're healing. I'm healing too. I'm still healing too. You guys help me heal. And I thank you guys for trusting me with your energy, with your journey, and be on your journey. I don't take that for granted. And I love you guys. And I will catch you guys tomorrow. But I'm gonna go right now and put that in the YouTube community post. It's already in the one for 5D with the Oracle. Um, but I'm getting ready to go and put it over there um right now in the in the community post for Divine Truth Oracle. And remember, you've got to be subscribed to the Divine Truth Oracle. So if you're not subscribing to my describe, um, go. Thank you so much. And for any of y'all that have a channel, man, y'all let me know so I can shout y'all out and so I can subscribe because I like to. So I want to support you guys like y'all support me. If any of y'all got a channel, let me know so that I can support you guys. That's just who I am. And I want to support y'all. I want to be there for y'all because y'all my family for real. And y'all there for me. I'm there for you. No doubt. No doubt. But I love you guys. But make sure if y'all are if y'all do have a channel, let me know so that I can go and subscribe and so that I can support you and promote your channel. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. But I am going right now and put this over there. But I'm gonna go get me something to eat, y'all. Y'all, if y'all didn't know me, y'all know I gotta have my food, and I'm hungry. But I don't like to eat before I come on here because I need to be an open, empty vessel so that I can get the messages that I need to get to y'all. But I love you guys, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Y'all know what I always tell you: keep going, keep growing, and remember, we do not chase trends, baby. We move timelines. Y'all have a good night.